And we're back here on the Yellowjackets Sports Network. Halftime at Alterowitz Gym. MSUB men trailing number 15 Western Washington 39-31. Joined now by MSUB baseball senior pitcher Cody Cooper. And Coop, I bet you're sick of being indoors, being stuck in the gym. It's a couple more weeks to go, but you can taste the beginning of the season now.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been practicing really hard now for almost a month, and we're all itching to get going, get out on the baseball field and play some games.
Now there's bleachers behind you, and you spent plenty of time behind those bleachers throwing bullpen sessions and working with your catchers and getting your arm in shape for the season. Now you're coming off a historic season, one of the best, maybe the best ever for an MSUB pitcher as a junior. What kind of momentum did you get as a player last year, and how are you hoping to build on that this year?
I mean, last year we had a great team. I had great guys behind me. Obviously, Coach Bishop was there. This year it's a new coach, and we're really excited about that. Coach Sutton is really doing some great things with this program. I mean, I've been working with Landon and Kate a lot. Going to be our two main catchers this year. I mean, we're just really excited to get out there. I kind of just want to put last year in the past and focus on this year, and I'm sure we all do. We really want to obviously win another third straight regular season title, but we want to make that regional, and we want to be recognized. That's what we want.
The first 30-win season in program history for Yellow Jacket baseball last year, and you felt like maybe you were 2 to 3 wins away from getting over the hump and getting into that regional. As you mentioned, you won your second straight regular season GNAC title. What do you guys focus on? Is there anything specific that you think will get you over the bump there, or do you think it's just a process to get into that regional?
I definitely think it's a process. We just got to stick together as a team. I mean, we all know what it tastes like to have that opportunity, but we all want to be there. And I think that the hunger is there for us, but we just got to play together as a team to keep the team chemistry and keep the momentum that we had last year rolling into this year.
Now, you led the West region with 106 strikeouts last year. You threw 99 1/3 innings. What do you do in terms of setting goals for yourself this season? I would expect you don't necessarily focus on the numbers, but what kind of goal setting do you use? Do you say every start I want to achieve X, or is it more by this point in the season I want to be here? Tell us about how you set those goals.
You know, personally for me, it started, I mean, way back in the beginning of the fall. You know, just getting myself in shape, getting my arm in shape, just getting ready to play. But when I'm out on the field, really, I just want to go pitch by pitch. I don't have, you know, too many goals that I look for as far as the season goes or anything. I just want to play the best I can that pitch. And, I mean, that helped me out last year. Hopefully I can keep that rolling again.
Now, you mentioned Landon Peterson earlier. Talk about the connection you have with him. He's been sort of your catcher. You've grown really familiar with him, comfortable with him, and what's it like having him back there? He'll be back as a junior this year.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm really comfortable with him behind the plate. I am. He does a great job. I throw a lot of stuff in the dirt trying to get outs, and he does a great job blocking all that up for me. And he also does a great job getting me calls. He's a good bat in the lineup, and we're really going to lean on him heavily this year.
The Jackets, one of the top offenses in the GNAC in the West region, and leading the way there is another returner for you, Adam Cox. He goes both ways for you. He's a weapon at the plate and on the mound for you. Talk about having him back. He's only a junior this year. He hit 9 home runs and led the GNAC with 47 RBIs last year.
Yeah, that's exactly what he is as a weapon. He'll get up there. He'll swing the stick just as well as anyone I've ever seen, if not better. And then he'll also get up on the bump and blow it by guys. You know, I know he's been working really hard on getting his secondary pitches down, and I think he's going to be a big key for us this year.
Now, as a team, take us through your schedule. You had a little a bump in the road. Maybe you're supposed to play Lewis Clark State. Now that series postponed. That was going to be next weekend, the beginning of February. Now it's a couple more weeks before you play. You play at Colorado and Mesa. Talk about your preseason opponents and what the team's going to hope to achieve in those first couple series.
The first couple series every year are really important. We're playing great regional opponents, Mesa and then down at Dixie State. Those guys are both ranked in the top 25 every single year. Both great teams, and I think right now, if we were to go out and play a couple games with them, we would be surprised at what we could accomplish. I think almost everyone is ready to go, ready to play some games, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Hard to gauge what the team is like when all you see are hitters with a cage around you. You get some live at-bats, as they're called, but there's a cage. You're pitching off a turf mound indoors, and it's hard to really get a sense for the team. But when you do get going, you have 40 league games, and that just seems like so many, but you play one series at home, one series away against the other 5 opponents. Talk about how long the GNAC season is, but it doesn't diminish the value of each individual game.
Absolutely. I mean, every year I think the top 3 or 4 teams are within like 1 or 2 games of each other. It's incredible how that happens each year. But we just got to take it game by game. We do that every year. It really helps us kind of just focusing on that instead of the end goal. But I mean, it is a grind, and it's something that we'll face hardships throughout the season, I'm sure. But I mean, it's a lot of fun. This is my 4th year doing this, and it goes by way too fast. You got to be grateful for everything you're blessed with doing this, and I am, and I think all the guys are too, and we're really ready to get going.
Talking with reigning second-team All-Region, first-team All-GNAC pitcher Cody Cooper. Coop, what do you think of the game so far? Jackets, it's been pretty even. They hit that big 3 at the end, but expecting a big second half from MSUB?
Absolutely, yeah. A couple big 3s at the end there. I mean, they're playing the number 15 team in the nation, and, they got a chance to win this thing, so I'm excited to see some more basketball.
All right, Coop, we'll let him get back with the entire Yellowjacket baseball team. You can see him on the other side of your camera here when we get back to the court. We'll take a quick time out and have some first half analysis for you. Just about 7 minutes away from the start of the second half. Yellowjackets trailing Western Washington 39-31 here on the Yellowjacket Sports Network.